Welcome to Slow News Day with Kevin Clark. I am Kevin Clark. All right. Phil Simms. Super Bowl edition of Slow News Day. Phil, welcome to the show.
All right. What do you mean? What do you mean? What's a slow news day? What's slow?
Well, that's a great question.
You turn on TV.
Yeah.
It's nothing but news stations and sports shows.
Yep.
And that's it.
Right. It's a bad idea for a show, and I apologize you have to be here.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I like it. I want to see how you make this work.
Yeah. I want to talk to you about tea real quick because there's a famous gif of you from inside the NFL in which you put the tea bag in your mouth accidentally.
Well, no, I sipped it and the string got caught in my, yes. I told Chris Collinsworth, he didn't know I was a spokesman for Bigelow Tea. So the following week I come in and I got this big poster and I said, look what happened since I did that with Bigelow Tea. And he goes, my God, that's unbelievable. He was so
the
mad.
Whole thing was just guerrilla marketing.
No, I didn't do it on purpose.
Ad. No, I know, but you could have spun it that way, Phil.
Well,
you could have
yeah,
spun it that way.
He literally took the bait. Chris, you know, I couldn't have got this picture and done the whole thing in 3 days, but whatever. So I said, no, Chris, whatever.
Collinsworth didn't see the marketing opportunities that you did in that.
I got to do more of that stuff on air.
So it's Super Bowl. It's Sunday. That's why we're here.
That's what I hear.
If you could have, for one game, Andy Reid or Kyle Shanahan call plays for you, who are you picking?
Oh, boy. I probably would choose Kyle.
Why?
Well, just because Andy's got Patrick Mahomes, and I just can't, even in my heyday, couldn't make all those throws. I teach a lot of quarterbacks at all levels. We work on that, and it's a technique. I didn't know it when I played. I just threw the ball. I didn't know why I threw it, how I threw it. Once you learn it, you can run right and throw left and run left and throw right. I know in case you're out there, you want to throw it harder and farther, come see me. You'll do it.
Do it. You could come to you for tea and for learning how to throw like Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, I will take you on the field, teach you to throw it better, verbally abuse you, and then I'll give you some tea when it's over.
That's a pretty good deal, to be honest with you. I think you're going to have some takers on that.
Hey, I'll tell you this. You better have thick skin when you come work with my son and I. Do you want to be good? All right, well, let's show me.
Rank your sons. I'm kidding.
Is this what we do? You kind of read the papers we talk?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is it. This is old school.
Can I like pick my nose while we're sitting here talking or whatever I want?
You can do it. Have the money section.
I haven't learned to read yet. So
there you go. Nor have I. This is all props.
Coaches want you to do what they tell them. They don't want somebody that's too smart and ask why.
Right.
Here we go. I do need some tea. Oh, I got tea here in front of me. Lemon ginger with the probiotics in it. You're down here in Miami, you need a few probiotics.
Probiotics?
I drink green tea decaffeinated.
Yeah.
Because if you drink a lot of tea, hell, I want to go to sleep at night. I don't want to be revved up. What about you? You look like a really revved up guy.
That's true.
And you know what? This is what happens to you when you get older. Everything is about feeling good.
Yeah. I feel like that's when you're younger too.
Yeah, young. Well, hell, you always feel good when you're young.
Okay.
I could have ate dirt and got some muscles.
Right.
I'm a neurotic. It's awesome. I kind of like it. You know what it is? It's my new game. I used to compete. Now I compete to see how good I can feel. It's true, I do. You'll see one day. You'll go, damn, Phil Simms, didn't like him, but he was right.
That checks out.
Does that check out? Yeah, I see. You got good TV hair too.
Yeah. All of this stuff's getting clipped and just going. We're only. Yeah.
Should I not say anything nice about him? Just rip his ass the whole time?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Let's hear it.
What's that?
How can we improve as a host?
Quit.
Yes. Yes.
One for me.
There you go. 0 for me, and I will not be getting one.
Did you wear that jacket in high school?
I could have, yes. Why?
I'm just wondering.
It's unfair for you to not wear a jacket and then rip my jacket. You don't have a jacket for me to rip.
I was going to wear a jacket today here, but you know, everybody's like walking around in sweats. I go, come on, have some. I hate that thing. Put some damn pants on and a shirt. I hate all that other stuff.
I will say this. This is kind of an origin story about why I dress well. I heard a story when I was in college. I was covering the Dolphins as like a side job. And I heard from one of the Dolphin staffers, it was the year after Nick Saban was the coach, that Nick Saban looked at the media one day and they were all wearing shorts and t-shirts. And he said, don't they have any respect for their job? And I think about that a lot.
I like that. And I think it's real. Thanks, Tad. Hey, listen and learn. Over there in a t-shirt and baggy jeans.
Yes.
I don't care. Either you got to start lifting some weights or get some smaller pants. I mean, you know, they're drooping everywhere.
We've turned Phil Simms into Jeffrey Ross. We're just roasting everybody. This is amazing.
This is what I always do.
Phil, when's your birthday?
You didn't know that?
We're going to do horoscopes.
No, you didn't know that, Tom?
No, I know now. This is amazing.
Yeah, no, I kill everybody. I love it.
Jackson hasn't gotten anything yet.
Well, he's behind the camera, so he's hiding.
Now he's worried.
I'm a Scorpio.
Scorpio.
So that means I either like you or I'm going to stick a knife in your back.
You may want to change your plans today. That's true.
Oh, there we go.
But if you do, you will risk annoying someone you need to be on good terms with. If you really do have to change your schedule, then go right ahead. But otherwise, be smart and postpone it till later. An incredible Radio Row horoscope.
You know what's amazing though? I don't want to get into the horoscope thing, but
Please do.
it does kind of carry through for most people. When I read Scorpio things, I go, man, that's me. There's some.
They nailed you, Phil.
They did.
They got you. You
Yeah.
got us. They got you.
Yeah.
All right. Last thing.
What do we got?
We find somebody in the newspaper.
Can you ask me a damn good question? Just at least act like a reporter for a second. Something that makes me think.
Who's going to win the Super Bowl, Phil?
Oh. You had a cue card for that.
Club Kevin, we induct someone we think did a nice job this week that's in the newspaper, someone like Roger Federer. Sam Madison, former Dolphins defensive back in, he's a Chiefs coach now.
Oh, is he really? Good for him. I love it when ex-players go into coaching. They can actually tell you from experience how you're doing it right and wrong.
Yeah, and that's why you need to go take Phil Simms and Matt Simms' quarterback school. You can tell
Only
them.
if you want to throw it better. But if you like the way you're throwing it, and sitting on the bench, stay where you are.
All right, let's get some candidates. Justin Bieber, Ellen DeGeneres, or Ted Danson, Phil?
Ellen DeGeneres.
Ellen DeGeneres. What has she got here?
She is funny.
And she's in Club Kevin.
Yeah. She is funny. I mean, the thing where she spooks people, they jump that. Her stand-up act is great.
Welcome to Club Kevin, Ellen. Phil Simms has inducted you. Thank you so much.
Is that it? We're
That's
done?
it.
Okay. And you get paid for this?
I'm impressed. For someone who's not a Justin Bieber fan,
Yeah,
you have a deep knowledge of
I
this.
respect the game.
Jason Witten, NFL star, here on behalf of, we have a great studio audience. It's really incredible. Jason's very impressed by it. Here on behalf of Courtyard by Marriott. Jason, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm okay. What do you think of Radio Row?
Never gets old, man. You know.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yeah, it actually gets really old.
Okay.
You know?
I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
This is a tight end Super Bowl. George Kittle and Travis Kelce are probably the two, aside from you, the best tight ends in football. Who is the best tight end in this game?
It's really hard to answer.
Okay.
Here's what I'd say to you. The connection of Mahomes and Kelce, like in big games like this, is a stronger one. So I would say Kelce from the standpoint of, as a receiver, he just has that feel. Now, Kittle is probably an all-around better player. Kelce's he's such a mismatch. And when you have an MVP type quarterback like Mahomes, I'd have to give the edge to him. There'll never be another Super Bowl for the rest of time that will feature two tight ends like this.
Can we get a prediction out of you?
37-33 Chiefs. I think both teams score a lot of points.
What do you think about impeachment? Okay, I'm kidding.
Stay away from that one.
All right, let's do state by state. Unfortunately, both Texas and Tennessee are just incredibly serious, so we're just going to skip those.
Okay.
Florida, where we're at. Let's get to the happy news. The state could turn to the sky to fight Burmese pythons in the ground under a bill a Senate panel unanimously approved on Monday to allow two state agencies to use drones. We're getting rid of the Burmese pythons in the Everglades. I think it's about time.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, it's probably about time.
Are you okay with snakes?
No.
No?
No.
Are they around Texas?
No, it's too hot.
They're
very often.
everywhere in Florida. I'm from Orlando, and I used to pick up. Sometimes I would leave.
You talking about like the little lizards, or are you talking?
No, I'm talking about snakes.
Okay.
Tell us what you're doing with Courtyard by Marriott.
Well, they're partnering with them. That's the reason why I'm here. Is opportunity. They're going to give fans a Super Bowl sleepover. So a fan was going to be able to win, and they'll go and invite 3 of their friends, and they'll stay the night in the Super Bowl in a suite, get to experience it all the next day.
All right, let's do Club Kevin. We're just going to thumb through and find somebody you like, and we'll induct them. That could be anybody.
How about this guy right here?
Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
Teasing his new single, I believe. His latest project changes. It's his release date. Are you a Bieber fan?
No, I'm not really. Yeah, I'm a big Bieber fan. But here's what I do. I admire his talent. From early age, I just think how he came about and how he was found. It was Usher, right?
I'm impressed. For someone who's not a Justin Bieber fan,
Yeah.
you have a deep knowledge of
I
this.
respect the game.
Justin
Different
Bieber,
eras.
welcome to Club Kevin. Last thing for you before we get you out of here, I saw your tribute to Kobe Bryant. Can you just tell that story and kind of what he meant to you?
One of the great things about being able to play is have this platform to meet and be around some titans of the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that just really kind of changed the game. And Kobe's one of those guys. When I took the job with Monday Night Football, they have a deal called Upfront.
Yeah.
And I was doing Monday Night Football, he was talking about detail. And it was just after I retired. So he was all into all the details and the intricacies of my Y option route. You know, and because he had saw that there was a lot of talk about that. So he was just asking me questions about like what coverage you're running against and when do you break out, when do you break in, all these kind of things that go into it. I was just blown away. So we spent half the day together, And he sent me a nice note back to me, and obviously I just communicated with him just his mindset. You know, I talked about you can't cheat the muse, and it was something that I kind of adopted over the course of my career of like to stay disciplined. The one thing about him, man, was that's how he went about it, you know, and he was gonna make everybody else better that he was around, or your ass was not gonna be there, you know, and I was shocked when I saw that. You know, obviously, I can only imagine what his wife's going through and their family, so prayers go out to them. But he changed it for everybody, too, in the way he worked and went about it. So he's a legend, man. I'm thankful for that time we had together.
Jason Witten, thank you very much for coming on Soul News Day.
I mean, who gives a crap? Everywhere. Nobody cares. Get this one out of here. You know, nobody needs that. Get this one out of here. Get this out of here.
Boomer Esiason,
Ayo.
former star quarterback,
yes, Ayo, thank
current
you.
star media person joins me. Derrick Henry just stole our microphone. You're using a backup microphone.
Nice.
No one is going to ask.
How come you have no mic flag? Like, should say the ringer or something.
We'll get it.
Give me the mic flag. What are you doing?
Amazing. No one is going to ask Derrick Henry for the microphone back. That's how this works.
So you do know this is upside down, right? Is it supposed to be upside down? Want me to do it this way? I heard you had Phil Simms on yesterday.
We had Phil Simms on yesterday.
What a bore.
He was electric.
Electric?
He turned into a roast comic yesterday.
Right. You need a new jacket, by the way.
I agree with that. He said the same thing.
Why are you wearing a jacket? We're down here in Miami. It's 80 degrees.
It's a very long story. It involves...
What?
It involves needing to look different every single day because I've been doing these Soul News Days every single day.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And so now this is the third thing I had.
Got a lot of newspapers here.
We got a lot of
people
newspapers.
still reading newspapers?
It's just us.
Seems like it.
Yeah. I mean,
who gives a crap?
Everywhere.
Nobody cares. Get this one out of here. No, nobody needs that. Get this one out of here. Get this out of here. Super Bowl commercials. Let's talk about those.
Perfect. So you're in one. It involves the phrase "Okay, Boomer."
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Well, you know, it's for Sabra hummus, actually.
Yeah, big fans.
And so I got a call from my agent. Do you like hummus? I'm like, I love hummus. You want to do a Super Bowl commercial? I said, well, I really love hummus now.
Yes.
And so Sabra's picked me because of my name, Boomer. Right. There's a little subtle jab it made at me. And this OK Boomer thing has worked out pretty well for me.
How often do people say OK Boomer to you in general?
So when that thing first hit about 4 or 5 months ago, my Twitter handle was going nuts. You know, if people want to say that to me and I can get a commercial out of it and get paid for it, I'm all for it. I don't care.
I want to talk about the Super Bowl.
Why?
Because,
look in the sports page. That's my
there it is.
Right there.
What percentage of throws in your prime could you make to Patrick Mahomes?
About
next?
one.
About 1%.
Yes. He has never played a bad game. Never had one bad game in the NFL, and he averages 33 points a game. That's pretty spectacular. You got to remember, he's 24 years old.
24 years old.
So I think he thinks in the back of his mind that he's, indestructible. And Aaron Rodgers at the age of 36 or Kirk Cousins at the age of 31, 32 are going to think differently. So there's a whole different mindset when you go into a game against a quarterback like this. I just think he's a terrific kid, and he's a terrific new face of the NFL, and he's a fresh face, and he's got a great personality trait about him. Teammates love him. He's a great leader, and he's got the absolute perfect coach in the NFL.
I absolutely agree with that. Well, we have to do horoscopes, but I think we may have lost
Aries.
the horoscopes.
Why are we doing this?
We do it with everybody. Today you could be hit with some exciting news, Aries. It could involve new people and new equipment coming onto the scene.
Nice.
It could involve new equipment.
Okay.
It could involve an entirely new project or course of action that you never would have imagined. This is likely to shape up to be a lucky break for you. Incredible Radio Row horoscope. A lot of new opportunities, a lot of new equipment.
Look at all these opportunities around here. It's amazing. There's a lot of equipment around
here. To talk
here.
about hummus. How much hummus have you had this week?
I've had a lot of hummus, but I've had a lot of hummus prior to this week, too. It's one of the reasons why I'm in the hummus
You're just getting
commercial.
paid now to eat the thing you were eating before.
My agent said they want to pay you to eat hummus. I said, that's awesome.
All right, we'll do Club Kevin. We have to induct somebody that we think did a nice job. Are you still friends with Tony Munoz?
It's not Tony, it's Anthony.
I'm sorry.
Don't you call him Tony. That is the great Anthony Munoz.
The
Greatest
great
offensive
Anthony
lineman that has ever lived.
And he's doing character camp for Play 60?
He always does character camps because he is such a high character individual.
Sounds like a runaway choice.
Yeah.
Anthony Munoz, welcome to Club Kevin. The great Anthony Munoz.
The great Anthony Munoz.
Thank you,
Kev.
coming.
I appreciate it. Thanks for the nice microphone, guys. Very nice.
You can steal that. Are you saying I don't look physical like you?
I haven't seen you in action, so
Let's get the pads on.
Let's go.
Let's do it. A breakout star of these playoffs, Tennessee Titans running back Derrick Henry. Derrick, how are you, buddy?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. When was the first time you ran somebody over that you remember? And you said, I can do this. What was your origin story?
Maybe when I was little playing Pop Warner, like
Oh my God, I couldn't imagine you playing Pop Warner.
Yeah, I was always like bigger than everybody else, so I think around that time when I started playing and put the pads on, and just wanted to run somebody over. So
Did parents complain about you playing a lot? Like, did opposing parents would like, we need to get this guy off the field when you were like Pop Warner and stuff?
no, but in Pop Warner, they got to check your weight. So
Yeah.
it was always everybody was glued in to make sure I was at my weight whenever I was playing.
Did you have to bring your birth certificate around?
It wasn't that.
Okay.
It wasn't that bad. But
Okay.
it was just the weight thing.
They put you on the scales and
Yep.
make you weigh in
They
every
show
single
you,
time?
yep, they show you
Amazing.
weigh in.
Can I tackle you?
No.
Okay. Let's do horoscopes. Derek, when's your birthday?
January 4th.
Capricorn, here we go. Don't even think of trying to run away from your problems. Amazing, you're just gonna run right through them. Face them head on. With both Jupiter and Saturn moving through your sign, you have what it takes to deal with any and all situations that life throws at you. This is kind of amazing.
No, that's not bad.
What do you got for Gatorade here?
Gatorade has this off the field drink, Bolt 24. Has a lot of electrolytes, antioxidants, and other vitamins. It's always important, what you put in your body, just so you can perform at a high level. And I drink this off the field, and it's very delicious. And all it can do is benefit you.
So if I drink this, I'll be able to run just like you?
You'll be able to run.
Yeah, same deal. Yeah.
Physical,
yeah.
Energized.
Are you saying I don't look physical like you?
I haven't seen you in action, so
Let's get the pads on. Let's get
go.
the pads on.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do Club Kevin. So we're gonna flip through the newspaper and we're gonna find someone we think is doing a great job and crushing it. Who's your best friend in this game?
Reggie Ragland.
Oh, Reggie Ragland. I talked to him the other day. He's a huge Kobe Bryant. We were talking about Kobe Bryant a little bit. He loves the Kobe
Reggie's
LeBron
played basketball.
argument.
He's real good.
What do you think about Patrick Mahomes?
Good as advertised, big reason why they're here now.
Patrick Mahomes, welcome to Club Kevin. He hasn't gotten in all week. Derrick Henry,
Athlete.
thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
The Old Town Road Singer is next to us, so you have
Take
to
my horse down the old
You have
town.
to
Kick it up a notch?
kick it up a notch. The energy.
No, I got no
We gotta
problem.
own that guy. We have our own international superstar.
Where?
It's Trey Wingo.
Hey!
From ESPN.
Hey, it's like the guys behind the camera are part of the show.
We have a robust studio audience.
Yeah.
What is Radio Row to you?
All that is wrong with the world.
Yes,
I mean,
that's what
it
I'm looking
is.
for.
I mean, you look around sometimes, you're like, I get it, why people don't like us. I understand a little bit.
Who's going to win the Super Bowl, Trey?
A team with more points.
Which team will that be?
Who do you think is going to
I
win
think
the
the
Super Bowl?
Niners are going to win the Super Bowl.
Okay, then we are of conflicting camps because I'm not really like strongly on this, but I just feel like there's a little of that magic on Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs.
What's been the highlight of your week?
This,
Well, yes. What's two?
not being in Bristol, Connecticut.
Management
By the way,
guy.
Sean McVay
Secret
is
load
interesting.
management guy.
Sean McVay, I think he's always going to perpetually be 32, right? Like I think he was
Yes.
born 32.
Yes.
He's staying 32, and when he's 78, he will die and look 32.
So if Sean McVay started to go gray
Yeah.
in 10, 15 years, does he fight it? Because the youthful image?
Space-time continuum might break there.
So we can't have him age.
Yeah, no,
we should devote all of our resources.
Correct. He is what's the guy? Dorian Gray. He is Dorian
He's
Gray.
the Dorian Gray
He's
of
the
football.
Dorian Gray of the NFL.
Don't look into the actual particulars of the story of Dorian Gray, but
It's
the
terrifying,
same.
but trust me, it's a
the
very
same.
good reference.
It's a tough one. Dorian Gray was a bad person, but the age
But
then.
looked great.
But it looked great.
I
But he
mean,
looked great.
and in
Sean
today's
McVay's a
society,
good guy.
he would kill it on the gram. Dorian Gray
That's
would
true.
kill it on the
That's
gram.
true. Should we do horoscopes? What's your birthday, Trey?
September 19th.
Virgo.
Yeah, it's really awful.
Here we go. This is another incredible Radio Row situation.
All right.
The planets are trying to clear away a number of things that are cluttering up your existence, and you should just let them go. The more things you allow to pass out of your life now, the more things, richer things, will come later in the year.
I feel like that's telling me to downsize, right? Declutter.
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 Cancel all of your Radio Row interviews, including this one.
Okay, done. We good?
Let's find somebody for Club Kevin. We're not going to put the stripper bowl in.
I don't know. I'll probably do brisk business.
The stripper.
There was
the
I
stripper?
saw a cab going down with a sign that says the booby trap. And I thought I had heard every potential gentleman's club name. I had not heard that one, the booby trap. Had you heard that one?
I had not heard that one. Seems
It
obvious.
seems that's why I was kind of upset, right? I felt like that one I should have heard 100 times. So is it me or is everybody missing an easy one? You know that sort of like magic thing I was talking about with the Chiefs? Andy Reid has 221 career wins.
Yeah.
If he wins Sunday, his 222nd win will come on 2/2/20.
It has to happen.
I mean, you just did a horoscope. That's got to be his horoscope.
He's decluttering.
Yeah.
He's getting not winning a Super Bowl out of his life. Uh-oh. Oscar Mayer Wienermobile?
That's a problem. Still the greatest jingle of all time.
You want to give it to us?
Oh, you don't know?
I know what it is. I know.
My bologna is a first name, it's O-S-C-A-R.
Yeah.
My bologna is the second name, it's M-A-Y-A-R. I love to eat it every day, and if you ask me why, I'll say, because Oscar Mayer has a way with B-O-L-O-G-N-A.
You could next
How's
year,
that?
Lake Bell.
Lake Bell, very good actress, by the way.
Should we put her in Club Kevin?
One of the many actresses who comes over here and she does her first 10 movies in English, or American English, and you think she's American, then you come to find out she's actually British, and they can all slay. There it is. They can all slay American accents, and none of us can do good British
where's
accents.
she born?
I'll get on it. Facts.
Listen, take all the time you want.
Bell was born in New York.
She's English. She's English. She has at least dual citizenship.
I'm not seeing anything.
Trust me. Trust me on this one. Lake Bell, British.
Oh, she did transfer to Rose Bruford College in London. But that's college.
Lake Bell, you're in Club Kevin.
When have we ever not lived our fullest and best lives when we were in college?
She couldn't be more English.
She is the most English person I've ever met.
Does she have an accent? That is the best way possible to end this week's Slow News Day run. Lake Bell recommendations. Trey Wingo, thank you for having me. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for being here.
Whether or not she's English, I can't
That's
tell
the
if
best
this is a
part.
bit.
That's the best part of this whole
The
thing.
audience
I'm
feels
fairly
the same.
certain she's not.